welcome back to One Mouse, One Dream. So most of you guys know we just recently got back from Walt Disney World not too long ago, and I couldn't be more excited to be finally sitting down and filming what we purchased from our most recent trip. I'm going to be breaking down our souvenir purchases into two separate haul videos. One obviously is the one that you guys are seeing today, and then there'll be a separate one later on. I'm breaking them into two different sort of categories: things that we purchased at the Character Warehouse, which is going to be today's video, and then things that we purchased throughout the theme parks as well as Disney Springs. I just wanted to do it that way so that you can sort of see specifically the things that I was able to find at the Character Warehouse, and then specifically things that we found throughout the theme parks too. And I just wanted to do it that way because I know that it would end up getting to be a really long video if I didn't break it up into two different haul videos. So I'm gonna get right into it. I guess maybe before I start showing things, I should let you guys know, some of you might be wondering what the Character Warehouse is. It's basically a Disney outlet that Disney sends merchandise that they have an overabundance of, or things that are seasonally outdated or yearly outdated, and basically they send it to the outlet and they mark it down to whatever percentage that they want to mark it down to. From what I've heard, it's either like a hit or miss as far as finding like some really good things and then some other not so good things. It just depends on when you go, and there's really sometimes no rhyme or reason to some of the stuff that you find there, because you might see something that the parks also have still currently. It's just because they might have too much of it and they're trying to get through their inventory. But there's two different locations. There's one on Vineland Avenue, which is the one that we went to, and then there's also one on International Drive. Never been to that one, but I heard that one's actually the better one out of the two. But from where we were staying, Vineland Avenue one was closer, so we just decided to go that route this time since it was our first time checking them out. But definitely thought it was worth it for the amount of stuff that we purchased and the cost that it would have been at full retail price. Definitely was worth it. The cab ride was a little bit more expensive than what we were anticipating, but we definitely learned how we could have made it a little bit cheaper to getting there. But next time we'll definitely do the new trick, and that is taking a bus to Disney Springs first and then taking a taxi or an Uber from Disney Springs to the outlet. So instead of taking it directly from our hotel like we did, we should have done Disney Springs, but that's okay. You live and you learn. But let's get right into the haul portion of the video. I actually was able to save the receipt. I remembered to do that this time, so I can tell you exactly what everything was marked down, because not everything had a red sticker on the back. Sometimes you had to ask some of the associates that work there, cast members that work there, to let them, tell you how much something was, because not everything had a red sticker on it. But definitely, overall, everything we pretty much added up would have been around like $300 and some if we would have paid full price for it. But we got everything on sale, so some great deals, which you'll see as I start showing you guys the items. So let's get started. So first thing I'm going to share with you guys is this picture frame, and it's from Hollywood Studios. I've definitely seen this before at Hollywood Studios. I didn't see it this time around in the parks, so this is definitely probably an item that they are discontinuing, and that's why it's at the outlet. But this was originally $14.95 and we picked it up for $3.99. If it focuses. There we go. So definitely a great deal. I've seen this picture frame before and I always thought it was cute, but I didn't really think it was worth $14.95 just because it's plastic and it's pretty thin. But definitely for $4, I said why not pick it up this time. Next is something that I definitely wanted before, but I never wanted to spend the money on it, and that is this really cute D-Tech mini speaker, and of course it's Minnie Mouse theme. And this is actually PC and Mac compatible, and this was originally $32.95, and I scored it for $12.99. This was actually one of the last ones that I seen there at like the checkout counter, so I'm really super excited that I was able to pick this up, because this will go perfect here in my Disney room for when I have my cell phone and listening to Pandora and things up here. So really excited about that. The next two things, they were actually the same exact price because they're basically the same things, and that's these two pairs of socks. So this one is a red and white pair, and this one's a fuchsia and black pair. And I love that there's, you know, some sort of skid resistant little things that say Disney on the bottom here to help when you're walking, because they're those really soft, fluffy socks. These were both originally $9.95, and I picked them up for $3.99 a pair. Brad actually spotted these for me. They were behind some other things under one of the racks, and he's like, oh, you love fuzzy socks, and I definitely wanted to pick both of these up. So super cute. I am a huge stationery person, so I definitely couldn't pass up just getting one of these. I ended up getting 2 of these notepads. There are 75 sheets on each notepad, and it just says Walt Disney World on the front. It doesn't have a huge amount of like writing space, but it has a magnet on the back, and these will be great for keeping at the fridge for, you know, a grocery list or to-do list, that kind of thing. And these were originally $6.95. And this is one of the ones that didn't have those red stickers on, so let me look. They were $1.99, so I got both of them for $3.98, and originally $6.95, so that was definitely a good deal. The next thing Brad actually picked out for himself, but I definitely, once I saw it, I really liked it too, and that's this really beautiful tray. And we did see this last time on our trip last year, and we had spotted this at the confectionery on Main Street in Magic Kingdom, and we actually were going to pick it up, so glad we didn't, because we ended up finding this at the outlet for $4.99, and I believe this one was originally $16.95, so it's really cute. It says Walt Disney World. Sorry about the glare on there. It has some of the gang over here on the side. There's even Chip and Dale, and I just think it's really cute. Orange Bird is on there, and one of the parrots from Tiki Room too. So thought that was really cute. I probably won't use it. Probably put it like on a plate stand or something like that in the room to use as a decoration. So definitely a great score. Next, I guess I gotta break out the rest of the big bag. And this next thing was one of the dated items. Like I said earlier in the video, they will carry, you know, last year's dated merchandise up until they're, you know, obviously have gotten rid of it. And I picked up a 2015 photo album. This was probably one of like the bigger like deals that I found at the outlet, because this was originally $24.95. And this was one of the ones that didn't have a sticker on it, and this one came down to $5.99. So what a great deal. I have tons of pictures left over from last year's trip that I didn't use for my scrapbook, so this will be a great thing that I can put those in and still have a really nice album to remember those pictures by. So super excited about this, and I actually was going to pick this up last year, and I'm glad I didn't, because I ended up scoring it for, you know, $5, which is an insane deal for a photo album. And along the lines of dated merchandise, I have, I think, one other thing. Yeah, I have one other thing in here. If I can get it out. And this is another picture frame that has 2015 on it, and of course this will be perfect to put a picture from last year's trip in here. And it's one of those sort of like cardboard type picture frames, so there's no glass or anything, but it's definitely really cute. But I wouldn't have spent $15 on it. Originally it was $15, and this came down to, I believe, $2.99. $3.99, but still, from $15 down to $3.99 for a picture frame was really cute. This next thing is probably another close favorite to the mini speaker that I got as far as like my favorite things, and that is this 12-month 2016 12 by 18 attraction poster calendar. And what I'm planning on doing with this, because I'll show you guys the back side, there's basically, each month is a different attraction picture, and it's basically depicting from, you know, when the park originally opened, And what my plan is for this is I'm actually going to not use this as a calendar. My plan is to frame all of these different posters basically and hang them up throughout the house or throughout the Disney room here. And I'm super excited because there's, let's see, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is on here, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, so of course some of those that are not even at Walt Disney World anymore are on here, and the original Pirates of the Caribbean is on here, and I just absolutely love this. This was a great deal too. This was originally $21.95, and I believe this came down to $2.99. So for how many posters? Yeah, so there's 12, obviously 12. There's 12 different posters that I can get out of this and frame and make into really some beautiful art. For $2.99, I could not pass this up. I should have picked up another one to, you know, give it away or, you know, but you only have so much room in your suitcase, and this was our only first, we went to the Character Warehouse on the very first day that we got there, so I had to obviously resist buying so much stuff because we still had to go to all the parks too, and I knew I would buy stuff there. But definitely a great deal, definitely a great way to think outside the box too, to sort of get some really great artwork throughout your home at a really cheap and expensive price too. And then speaking of artwork, I actually picked up 2 of these. These are the Walt Disney World coloring books, and these were actually regular price at $1.99, but I love them. They have some really cute artwork throughout here that you can color, and it's all Disney themed. Like here's the Haunted Mansion, and let's see what else. Oh, there's Epcot. So definitely we'll have fun time coloring in these. I got 2 of them just because I thought I could, you know, possibly give one as a present to somebody if I, you know, needed something extra, or just use one now and then save one for, you know, the next trip that we go to, you know, Disney, and use that as like a killing time kind of thing, you know, at the airport or on the plane. Oh, this next item, didn't even know what this was when I was first, you know, looking at this one section of the store, and there wasn't any of them outside the box. They were all just inside the box here. And then I read on the outside what it said, and it says chalkboard, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with chalkboard things, and I was hoping that it would be this item that I wanted, that I seen, and sure enough, it was, and that is this. Oh my goodness, I love this. I've seen this before last year when we were at Disney Springs in the co-op store, and I absolutely fell in love with this. This was actually in the area where I seen the Mickey and the Minnie white ceramic figurines that I just recently scored at the Disney outlet before our trip, and I wanted like all 3 of those items and ended up finding this at the Character Warehouse. This was originally $34.95, and I got it for $9.99. This is going in my kitchen. I can't wait to put this on there. We can write little like notes to each other, or just, I don't know, something about like a season, you know, if it's spring or Christmas or something like that, but I cannot wait to put this down there. Was very excited about this, and there was only 2 left of this too, so super excited that I was able to get it when I did. You guys know I love doing crafts, so I could not pass this up, and that is a scrapbook set, and it has 45 sheets of printed paper, 7 sheets of cardstock die cuts, let's see, 8 sheets of stickers, and obviously really cute Disney paper. And this one was originally $24.95, and it was on sale for $7.99. This was another one that I wish I picked up another one, because I love to scrapbook so much, but it's definitely heavy, and I knew that I, you know, wanted to save some room for other things that I found at the theme parks too. So bummed out that I didn't get another set of this, but still very happy that I found it. All right. And there's 2 more items, technically 3. The second to last item that I've got. Oh, where's the other one? Well, there's a pin that I got. This is a turkey leg pin that I found for Brad. We all know that he loves turkey legs. And then I got another one, but I lost it. It's probably fell on the floor somewhere here. But there's another little button pin that I got, and these you can find at like the cash registers throughout like any gift shop or whatever. The one that I got was pink with leopard spots that had like sort of hidden Mickeys on it, but these were on sale for 79 cents. So I got that one for Brad and then the other one for myself, and like I said, it fell on the floor. The last item that I purchased was this lightweight like hooded sweatshirt, and it says Walt Disney World, and yeah, it doesn't say anything else, it just says established 1971, and it's light gray hooded sweatshirt. Doesn't say anything on the sleeves or anything, but Brad spotted this for me and I thought it was really nice. It was originally $44.95 and it was on sale for $12.99, but it was actually on, if it wants to focus, it was actually on the clearance rack, so it was an additional like 40% off. So definitely a really good deal for this as well. I think that's everything. Let me just double check my list of stuff. Buttons, calendar, chalkboard, album tray. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this haul video, and I hope you guys have a magical evening. And definitely, if you guys haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other videos like this. And definitely stay tuned for next week's video because it will be what we purchased in the parks on this most recent trip. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.